Hello everybody and welcome back to the World Ninja League Premier Series Season 3 qualifier at Rise at the Warehouse in Houston, Texas. It is a very good weekend to be right here in the Texas area. A big shout outs to our course designer Huem Pham as well at Rise at the Warehouse. Absolutely lovely courses throughout the weekend. My name is Billy Dixon, one of your commentators for today. I am joined by the lovely Lance Majacomo out here today. And we are excited to be getting it on with our preteen division out here at Rise at the Warehouse.
Absolutely, Billy. We're looking forward to a great day of Ninja. Great course set up for these ninjas looking to run first 6 obstacles that they've been given for this placement course. It's exciting. We had a great day yesterday, watching them zip through the Bosa steps, Lachey's 1 and 2, spinning off to the fidget, and then the tramp ring, and finishing up with the truss jump. It's great skills. Watch these kids go through.
Precisely so. We have 2 courses today. One of those was the placement course that Lance just talked about there. I think we should have a look at how all of these athletes got here as well. The process of qualifying for a Premier Series competition is based off of your national ranking. So the top 25% of people throughout each division and each region will be taking their results from the World Championships and their season standings overall, and those athletes will get an invite to Premier Series, as well as some other international people who may not have gone to the World Ninja League Championships for the international qualifiers that we have coming up later on the season. We have 2 courses that we are going to be looking at today right here. We have the placement course, which is going to basically be your standard ninja course. If you fall, your run is over. If you run out of time, your run is over. Simple as that. And then you have also got the challenge course too. You have 2 retries on the challenge course, and you have 1 retry per obstacle. So if you fail an obstacle once, you have the opportunity to retry it and carry on with your run. But if you run out of retries and you fail an obstacle, if you run out of time, your run is over. So overall, the placement course's purpose is to seed the run order for the challenge course. And what that means is your placement on the placement course is going to determine where you are going to run on the challenge course. And ultimately, the challenge course's purpose is to determine who is going to the Premier Series finals later on this year. The top 4 athletes in every single division across the season will be given an invitation to Motus Ninjas in Lee Summit, Missouri for our finals competition on November 22nd and 23rd. Motus has had an absolutely huge revamp within the past couple of months, and I'm very excited personally to see how great this course can get at Motus. But we have a long way to go before that, and we are at Rise at the Warehouse in Houston, Texas, ready for our Mid-South lot in America to take on the course.
Yeah, no, it looks exciting. I mean, it's when you mentioned all the upgrades and changes that's happened at Motus, it reminded me of one of my bucket lists is you have that list of gyms across this wonderful country of ours, and I'd love to get to a lot of these gyms. They look so great. The way the people, the different gyms put together their courses, put together their obstacles, and Rise has definitely stepped up for this weekend's challenge and offering these kids a great course.
Precisely so. So many incredible gyms across the country are going to be showcased throughout the rest of the season. But circling it back around over to what we have at Rise right in front of us at the minute, we've got our 11 preteen athletes that are going to be taking on both of our courses today. We have got 5 preteen female athletes along with 6 preteen male athletes as well. And I'm very excited to see how all of these guys are going to be able to do. We've seen over the past day that the courses and the obstacles within them have been very daunting for our competitors. The placement course is more so geared towards speed and just making sure you're efficient throughout every single thing you do. And then the challenge course is definitely a bit more upper body based, a lot of relentlessness coming into the obstacles, especially around the final half as well. So our preteen athletes here are going to have to be very sure that they have the capability to just make their way through each obstacle, no matter how hard it may be and how taxing it may be on the physical side of things.
Yeah, this preteen division has always been an impressive level of technique and skill. I'm excited to see how they attack each one of these obstacles and their different takes on it. Each one, of course, giving the next one some beta. And the preteens and the teens have always been an exciting group of talented athletes, and I'm guaranteed they're going to give us a show today.
Precisely so. I'm very excited to see how all these athletes are going to be able to do. We are going to be starting out with our first competitor very soon, which is going to be Mariska Mika Wagner out here. She comes out of Austin Ninjas in Texas as well, so we've got a bit of home state representation out here at Rise. Started Ninja in 2018. He's been doing Ninja for about 7 years, it looks like. He's competed 20 times throughout the last season, and I'm very excited to see how she's going to be able to start off the entire pack of ninjas that we have going through the entirety of the run order. They're just going through a couple of things now. We are going to be just about ready in probably just under a minute at this point as well, so the placement course is nearing its start.
Yep, so they've already gotten the walkthrough and all the rules. All their coaches are giving them their points. They're mapping out their plans.
You can definitely tell that the moments before the courses actually begin might be the most important. It gives a bit of time for all of our athletes, particularly later on in the run order, to gauge how they are going to take on the courses that they are going to be running today. I'm very excited to see what kind of ideas that they have cooking up in their brains and to see how they can adapt it throughout the rest of the courses that they're going to be running. As we said, we have 5 preteen females out here, which means it's going to be quite the battle to get over to Motus by the end of the day, because one of these girls is going to have to not be invited as it's the top 4. It's going to be quite the difficult battle right here, because Rise, very tough gym to be at. It looks like a lot of harsh obstacles can be built, especially for this course. But it's definitely not the only action that we're going to be getting throughout the weekend. We have 2 more divisions after this. We've got the teen division afterward that's going to be starting at around 4 p.m. Eastern. And then after that, we are going to be heading back into the elite division for the male and females at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be quite the ride for all of our athletes down in Rise at the Warehouse for today. But I'm excited to see how it all plays out and who ultimately is going to be able to get the spots down at Motus later on in the year.
Yeah, what an exciting day lineup for everybody. This is going to be great to watch it play out throughout the day. Yours truly has had a wonderful weekend of ninja activities. In my home state, Addie Herman has been holding her 5th annual Addie Herman competition down at her house, and that has been kind of crazy and fun to watch. A lot of great talent there. So, okay, we're underway with Marissa or Mika Wagner.
Here she goes now. We have now started off the division right here. It looks like Mariska is going to be coming in with the links right here, taking the grab onto the PVC pipe and getting her momentum all sorted. And grabbing on, you can see the cross grip. Needs to make sure that she has a lot of momentum and grip within each move that she's got.
Yeah. It's great to see how their minds are working, because on the bars that don't have PVC, they're comfortable just coming in with a straight grip. But once they get on that PVC, they know it's going to roll on them, so they do the switch grip, and it gives them that ability to hold that from the roll. That's just such a smart move. And Mika here is flying through this course very efficiently, very smooth. Right up in, nice dismount, nice puzzle.
In our first clear of the day, look at that, Mika making her name known right here on the placement course. Very solid stuff.
Absolutely, set that bar very high, very first coming out of the gate. Gonna have her get a lot of chasers now. Great job, Mika. Strong work, kid.
Okay then, next up on the start line for the placement course is going to be Eberly Camps right here. She's also a Rise regular out here, representing the home gym out here. She'll be entering 8th grade soon, and Ninja is her main sport, but she also competes in school's cross-country and track teams, so she has a lot of lower body endurance, and that's going to help her running through both of our courses today. And Eberly is off, pulling back when necessary, linking over there. Absolutely amazing. Look at that, Lance.
Nice and smooth. Yeah, I've always been an appreciator of the skills and the abilities, but I just love how these ninjas, you know, when they represent in their home gyms, they got the uniform, they're looking sharp. I mean, hey, it is about your skill and technique, but it also when you can bring, you know, a sharp look to the course, and these athletes are doing it, representing Rise. Wonderful job. Great colors, nice green, black. Eberly doing a fantastic job into these rings very smoothly.
Here she goes, building up momentum for the door, holds on to it. You need to take a grasp on that ring. And so, ooh, the foot tap, though,
yeah, her feet,
is not going to be
a bit of a foot tap. Yeah, it was a little bit more than an incidental for sure. But great run, Eberly.
Very solid stuff overall, it looks like. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite her within the entire run order as a whole, but it largely depends on how the other preteen females do. But regardless, she's going to be running the challenge course in due time when it is time for that course. But regardless, we're going to be moving on into our next competitor on the placement course right here, Paisley Andrews.
Okay. She's a fearless 11-year-old. Refreshing the plan with her coach, also representing Rise, wearing that fantastic uniform. She's headed into the 7th grade.
Here she goes, super fierce coming in to our second obstacle right here. The Lachey's pulls back everything she's got very fast as she links over the PVC and comes along through to the second. Gets the grab. Here she goes. Boom. Lovely. Okay, and swings on down to safety with one more PVC grab, and she comes into the fidgets.
She's got that eye. She's always looking forward to her next move. Lining up her move, sending it.
And now she's going to be jumping along into the rings to traverse right here. Pulls back and misses that other ring, but redeems it very nice.
7 seconds, let's go,
herself. But time is just ticking out right here. Sadly, I
don't does it
have
fly
time
fast.
to get it. Unfortunately, that's
unfortunately, Paisley, and time's out. The time clock is not your friend on these placement courses. It goes by real quick.
Absolutely. You are going to have to be moving very, very fast in order to get through the entirety of the placement course. Absolutely no place for breaks out there. But now then, our penultimate competitor of the preteen female division on the placement course, Maddie Boswell, coming in now.
Coming out of Kaufman, Texas. 11 years old. She did 12 season 10 comps. Putting her into that 25% that got her here into the Premier Series. Let's go, Maddie. Right off and going into these. Boom. Perfect switch grip. Great hand placement.
You can see Maddie very, very conservative with momentum. She's putting her legs back immediately to try and push on through that front swing every single time. And it's working well for her in terms of just beating the obstacles, but doing them fast is proving to be a problem for her. Linking it seems to be the optimal way for everything. Reaching out and dismounting immediately. But 20 seconds left for these last 3 obstacles is quite concerning if she wants that buzzer.
Okay, we're down to the 11. This is exactly where Maddie came off.
Here she goes, comes along now, needs to get the kip up to the door, but it seems like time is going to run out. But one thing to note is that by just touching the door with your foot on that front swing, that counts as clearing the ring obstacle. So she got there just a bit quicker than 4th place at the minute, so she's cemented herself into 3rd. So that's not the worst possible outcome for her. But regardless, she might be on the top half of the run order. Largely depends on how Haven Chismar is going to be coming out, our last preteen female competitor coming out of Jump Twist Ninja Academy in Florida.
He's run 21 courses this 10th season of WNL. Fantastic season.
And it looks like that experience is helping her out right here on these laches. She is linking stuff left and right. 45 seconds coming into these PVCs, the last couple. And dismounts immediately. Here we go. You can see as well, she's 3 seconds ahead of Mika to this point, and she's linking everything that she sees. Lance, I think we could have a second clear possibly here.
Absolutely. She's very smooth, very efficient. And it's her freshman preteen season. This is her first time in the preteens, and she's really been showing up in the season. Now here she is in this, going off, hitting that buzzer. You're absolutely right, Billy. 1 full clear and 43. That throws her all the way up into that first position. Fantastic work. Great job.
Absolutely incredible right there. 5 seconds ahead of Mika to that point as well, getting the buzzer with the fastest time. She's going to be running last on the challenge course later on, which is going to possibly lead to an advantage, having seen everyone before her run and getting a couple more ideas before it. But before we get to those challenge course runs, we have our 6 preteen males on the placement course to decide their run order for the challenge course, starting out with Grayson Salinas.
Yeah, hope they were watching these females, because they sure did drop a lot of great beta. Let's go, Grayson.
And Grayson is incredibly fast out of the gate right here. You can see him popping through every lache that he has got right here. Look at that. Just one backswing needed, basically, as he links these PVCs down to safety. Grayson not taking any chances. He's just moving fast without a problem.
This doesn't even look like a challenge for my man, Grayson. He's just flipping right through here, no problem. Already working on to the second to last obstacle. Last one's right here with 28 seconds left. He's cruising. Oh,
here he goes. Let's take a backswing on the boot scoot and dismounts to that trapeze. Ooh, okay. So, Grayson got the clear, but there is a difference on that final obstacle. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the dismount platform has basically been shortened to only where the buzzer is. So after the boot scoop, you are going to have to lache over to a trapeze and then dismount and then get to the buzzer.
But he did it very, very well. Great job. Nice run, Grayson.
Okay then, here we go. Coming out of Dallas, Texas, we have a very decorated athlete in Austin Burroughs right now. He is collecting a lot of different titles throughout his ninja career. He got the world champion for the under-9s in the World Ninja Athlete Games, as well as the under-11s in 2023 and 2024. He was the champion of the Texas Ninja League as well. He was the regionals champion in the preteens for the South Central region this year, and also got first place at Rise's Youth NSC competition at Rise. So that's very recent, and Austin is looking to get another first place here as well as he moves along through, but just misses the trapeze.
Oh, totally shocked. Absolutely unbelievable. I mean, through the whole first half of this course, up to that last obstacle, Billy, he was showing exactly why he earned all of those titles. Those rings threw him for a little bit of loop, very unexpected. What an incredible run, Austin. Good job. Sorry about that fall, pal.
Absolutely insane stuff right there. Insanity, no less.
Yeah.
But regardless, we're going to be moving on to our next competitor out here on the placement course for the preteen male division, and it's going to be Rico Tamez right now.
Yeah. Rico's had 5 comps this season. He also likes to play some basketball. There's a lot of basketball going on in the ninja world. Look at him go around this course very efficiently. Woo!
Super fast throughout every single move he's doing. Now then.
Oh! Just goes to the right of that board.
Yeah, just went to the right of the board, sadly. Rico, it's going to be it for him, sadly, there. but regardless, still a solid placement on the
sure.
leaderboard so far. Even though it is last place, we have 3 more competitors left, but he was very, very close to getting second as of now.
All right, on our starting block is Charles. I like how Charles describes that Ninja is more than a sport to him. It's a lifelong passion. And it's great to see. I love these young kids. Oh, off goes the hat. In my book, that's a loss of a point, but that's a personal little thing. If you start with a hat, you got to finish with a hat. And I don't think the WNL takes on my little personal qualifiers, but you got to keep that hat on, Charles. Let's go.
Here he goes, Charles Venable coming into the final line of obstacles right here. He's making his way through to the rings. Got to even himself out for this door, get the backswing, and then prepare himself for that boot scoot to the trapeze. How's he going to fare with it? Just under 10 seconds left right now, coming in. Pops through, but doesn't get the grab, Charles.
Short. Yeah, that fulcrum, that ring coming underneath, when you get under that, and then that fulcrum that forces you to the swing, that throws a lot of people off with the whip effect. And that was just shown right here by my man, Charles. Got him into that 4th position.
All right, our final 2 preteen male competitors now coming into our placement course. We've got Major Wright first off from Richmond, Texas, and he is bounding through all of the platforms and laches currently. He's linking a lot of stuff, linking PVCs, all of them, literally all of them. Look at this, dude. Major is very major at the minute. He's not moving with anything stopping him.
Yeah, he's representing Rise here, both in look and in technique. He's cruising through. Yeah, he's realizing I missed that ring, but I don't need it. I'm going to keep going forward.
Here he goes. Needs some powerful backswings, but he's got the time for it, and he got hold of the trapeze, but just slipped at the final bit. That's super, super unfortunate for Major. Super, super strong up to that point as well.
For sure. Yeah, look at him pop through those laches. Real quick and fast, very efficient. Man, he had that trapeze, but he peeled up. I thought he had it, but that back foot dragged, unfortunately. But putting him into that 4th spot.
And with that, we are going to be swiftly moving on into our final preteen athlete on the placement course at Rise at the Warehouse. Finishing it off is going to be Brandon Hernandez out here out of Houston, Texas. Age 12, has competed in 16 competitions throughout the Tier 1 season, and he is ready to go. 55 seconds as he sets himself back on every single lache that he's got coming in now. Very efficient, everything being timed to perfection.
Beautiful. All right. He is smooth. Smooth is always efficient. Efficient is quick. Nice, right into those rings. He's got the length, too. His wingspan's impressive.
Here goes Brandon. Needs to hook on to that ring. Can he be the 2nd person in the division to get that buzzer on the placement course? Yes, he can be! Brandon Hernandez gets himself into 2nd place with a buzzer.
Good job. Puts him into a good position for our challenge runs. Didn't quite catch up to our man Grayson, but what a great comp. All right, let's do a little quick recap. This is an exciting run. 5 females, 6 males, all of them showing us some amazing ninja techniques and skills. Our top 3 there. So here's our top 4 females. Haven, Chismar, fantastic run. Mika, Eberly, and Maddie. Top 4 preteen females looking really good. Look at those times. Really sharp right there.
Super,
And then
super
there we
well
have our
done
guys.
to all of these guys. Very, very happy with
Yep.
how it went. Grayson and Brandon getting the 2 buzzers on the placement course. Definitely a highlight of the competition so far. But that
For
is
sure.
not it, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a lot more to come with this challenge course. The people down at Rise at the minute are just taking a couple minutes to rearrange the course and then do the walkthrough for all of the competitors. So I believe we'll be back soon, ready for the rest of this preteen challenge course action. From Billy and Lance, we will see you then.
All right, see you in a little bit, guys.
Like, you know what I mean? If anything, like, drop here, but like anything here, we can have any, yeah. Well, they'll either send it or they're right, yeah, exactly.
Ryan, box stand spot?
Huh?
Stand spot box?
Oh, I don't think you need that box. Oh, no, everyone should be able to jump that. We could give them like a 2 box, right?
No. Right there. Sorry, I was like.
Oh, yeah.
Stand spot, so landing box.
Yeah.
Flat.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, seal and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Want to train like a pro? DGS Ninja has you covered with obstacles designed by top athletes. Kevin Carbone, Matt Bradley, Tom Alberti, and Brett Sims. Whether you're dialing in your technique at the gym or training at home, DGS Ninja equipment is built for performance, durability, and safety. Train with confidence. Train with DGS Ninja. Find obstacles, rigs, mats, and more on dgsninja.com.
Has this ever happened to you? Where's my truck bag? Ooh, I have a solution for that. Slab chalks! You take the chalk ball, put it in the mesh pocket, zip it up, slap, and get your chalk. Slab trucks are made right here in Springdale, Arkansas at Interform, the small batch manufacturing company. We're helping our community and providing local jobs to minorities and women of diverse backgrounds. I'm Joseph Rao, Ninja Warrior, rock climber, and the CEO of Slap Chalks.
Everybody, welcome back to the World Ninja League Premier Series Season 3 qualifier at Rise at the Warehouse. My name is Billy Dixon. I am joined alongside Lance Majacomo, and we're about to get underway on our challenge course for our preteen division. Lance, we saw such an incredible placement course with so many great obstacle attempts and ways to approach them, along with a couple clears as well. What is there to expect from our challenge course right here for our preteen division?
Billy, it was great. It was a great placement course. 6 obstacles. These kids came out running. It really showed us. As you can see on the screen here, our first obstacle is split rail decision. That's a great foot dexterity. You're going to zip right into a traverse, which is generating swing. Right after that, they'll hit the rope slack jump, followed up by the floating steps. Cliff laches, a padlock, of course. That seems to be the 2025 Season 10 obstacle of the day. Followed up by that blind catch, with pegs, and a cliff VL climb, and then finish it up with a stronghold. And these kids' talent and abilities that we just saw in the placement, it'll be great to see how they execute all these. The one thing that, I love to talk about is, what is obstacle course racing? What is ninja? And it's really a sport of self-awareness. And then you just take an obstacle, whatever they throw at you, and you know what your body can do, where your strengths are, where your weaknesses are, and then you just kind of throw it at that obstacle. It's a great life lesson sport, but here, you did a bunch of obstacles in the placement, and now you have different ones. They have similar traits, but they're going to challenge your body a little bit differently, and so you got to know who you are as an athlete and be able to throw it into these. What do you think?
Absolutely. The morals that Ninja has behind it, especially with so many tough obstacles specifically here at Rise that we're looking at today, is definitely a great life lesson, as you've said, for a bunch of the athletes that we have seen throughout it, regardless of how much experience you may have, regardless, taking up so many incredible obstacles. Just being here is a scary prospect in itself, just having to go to a ninja competition, a sport that you're so passionate about, just trying to be there and get as much great positive vibes that you can get in terms of this competition is a great thing to try and get the environment and atmosphere to bestow within yourself. We are only a couple of moments away from commencing our challenge course as well, with those obstacles that Lance talked about. We're going to be seeing all of them in great succession throughout the preteen female and male divisions, hopefully with a couple of clears. We saw only a few clears yesterday for our younger divisions and the amateur division as well. So I'm excited to see how things go for everything during this competition. And we're about to get started.
Yeah, no, I too join in with you. Just this caliber as we get into these teen years. You got these athletes who started out young and they've started to develop, and then this position going into this, and then the teens, the caliber just keeps raising up. And our first runner is Paisley Andrews.
Here we go. She is a fearless 11-year-old ninja from Houston, Texas, who's proudly representing H-Town at the WNL championships as well from earlier this year. She's heading into 7th grade, and she is the powerhouse of energy, determination, and creativity that Texas has to offer. When she's not dominating obstacles, you'll find her shredding on her electric guitar, good choice, or swinging her squash racket as a part of her middle school team. Oh, trying to keep her balance on that slack line.
Nice.
Very good save right there.
Good job.
She lives and breathes ninja as well. If she could, she'd train all day long. Her passion, grit, and the love for the sport shine through in every single run. And it is looking like it's doing that right now. And she's already on the 4th obstacle with just over 3 minutes left on the clock. And she's trying to gauge how far away that plank is.
Yeah, she's got it. Great coaching. Coach telling her she's got her foot, and she just comes out shy. Yeah, all right. Well, the good thing about it being a challenge is she's got another opportunity here, Bill.
Indeed so. With the challenge course retry in her hand, she is going to be making her way through. Nice approach on the cliffs. Very dominant in her hands and her swing as well. Gonna have to try and
There
jump
it
out.
is.
Gets
Nice.
it this time. The redemption is there. Now she's got to climb and jump up to that cliff.
What? She could have been laying down the tracks for the countdown music with her guitar shredding.
All right,
was,
then Paisley coming into
Let's
the
go.
cliff.
Nice. Oh,
Lachey's-
nice.
Oh!
She went for the static grab.
Okay, gonna have to utilize another retry.
Absolutely, yep. She's got one more in her pocket that she can use, but let's hope she doesn't need it. She was trying for that static grab, but I think now she's going to go for the... There you go, 1-1. Great technique right there, Billy. I like that 1-1 technique.
Works for her this time. Very well done from Paisley Andrews. Now she is going to be coming into the padlock. Now, quite the difficult thing to try and get a grasp of. Gonna have to take a swing from this dangling hold and then straight onto that circle right there to grab onto the cliff at the bottom of the padlock, and then Lachey in a different direction as to what she might be used to. Gets the grab though, so now she needs to work on gathering a lot of horizontal momentum both ways in order to Lachey correctly.
And this is...
Oh, no!
She peels off. Taking her last hit
The
for
problem
Paisley.
is with that hold is that the bars are PVCs, so they spin if you hold onto them. No, it's actually just one bar, and you gotta almost cross grip it from Lacheying off of that padlock, so you get that extra security within your grasp. Unfortunate there for Paisley, a very good run though, nonetheless.
Absolutely. No, you're absolutely right with those bars. You gotta know if they're gonna spin or not, and once you figure that out, you can make that decision on whether or not you need that switch grip or straight on. Paisley, but yep, strong run, kid. Good way to set that bar high coming out of the gate. Let's move on over. Next up is Maddie Boswell.
Maddie out here has competed 12 times throughout the season 10 year. Very, very experienced ninja within her own right. She's going to be gathering some momentum for that Lachey and links the dismount very well there.
She's got some great height, which gives her a wingspan and distance to be able to traverse. She's using that to her advantage in some of these moves.
Ooh, very fast approach throughout the slack line right there. And now with 3 minutes and a half left on the clock, she's going to be utilizing her wrists right here to turn around and line herself up ready for that plank to hold on to and jump to. There we go.
Yeah, I knew she, once I saw how long those legs were, I was like, she's going to static this reach too.
Maddie has now reached up to that bar and is going to be attempting the cliff Lachey. Lets it drop down with one hand and just catches on with the other. Now she's got to jump over to the second one and does the exact same thing as well there. Very well done there from Maddie. She's also 42 seconds ahead of Paisley Andrews to this point. So after she's cleared it, she will be in first place, which means she has guaranteed her ticket to Motus later on in the year. But it is not over yet for her.
Nope. It's been a clean run so far. She's been doing really, really good. Nice and smooth, great skills, technique, bringing it all to her this challenge course. Onto the padlock she swings.
Gonna have to utilize that cross grip on the... Ooh, just peels out on the backswing from the padlock right there.
Yep. Yeah, it seemed like her fulcrum wasn't going in the direction that she wanted. Back to our discussion a little earlier about body awareness. She knew she wasn't going in the direction that she needed. She was trying to correct that and ended up peeling out in that process. Great coaching. She's got time. She has
now
4 obstacles to go with.
Gonna make her way over to the padlock, grabs on again. Now gonna have to try and channel a lot of sideways momentum both ways in quite a unified method in order to grab the PVCs at the other side. You can see her hand placement. She's reaching out, kind of an even grasp with on the ledge there. Got closer there
comes
to
up short.
Oh man.
No, just short. That is okay. She got there in a wonderful amount of time, came down at the same place that Paisley did. But with no other retries, so real clean up to that moment. Great run, Maddie. Okay,
right.
on our starting block. Miss Eberly Camps. Ninja Ebby on Instagram. 9 comps this season. Let's go.
She's going to be entering the 8th grade very shortly. And Ninja is her main sport, but she also participates in her school's cross-country and track teams. Her track team had a very great session with the 4x400 relay team, placing 2nd in the championship, which is very impressive. Outside of school, outside of school and sports, she enjoys reading, crocheting, and swimming. Summer is her favorite season, so she's loving the summer vibes at the minute in this incredible Rise competition. This is the heat outside, lovely stuff in an air-conditioned room like Rise. The competition always heats up within it, so it evens out quite well.
Ooh,
but just slips there with her hands.
It's hard for me to choose a favorite food, but her favorite food is definitely in my top 5. Spaghetti. Could definitely eat that all day too.
All right, then. Here she goes, turning herself around again. Can she redeem herself on the lâché over to the board? Takes an extra big backswing this time. Gets it.
Nice reach. There you go. Good coach.
Boom. Makes her way down there. Takes a bit of chalk from the incredible, almost like a little space pod of a chalk bucket, which is great to see.
I know, that's an interesting chalk bucket. I'm liking it.
That's like a Rise exclusive almost. You don't see that in many places, do you?
No.
Yes, Eberly makes her way down over to the padlock now. We've seen our past 2 competitors fall victim to the 90-degree lâché right here. So hopefully Eberly is going to be able to get the first placement right here and get into first place by clearing this obstacle. But only time will tell. How is her technique going to help her here? Gets the grab.
You know, watching these last couple runs, especially Eberly's run here, Billy, it's always bringing to my mind the coach-athlete relationship. And it is such an amazing relationship.
There we go.
She's got it. She's
get the
made it
first
through.
grab.
She's got that switch grip. For sure.
Interesting stuff there. She grabbed it with a stationary grip, but I think she might have felt it spin a tiny bit, and then she went to cross grip it. So that might have ensured that extra security within it. But regardless, Eberly is currently in first place, and now she's going to attempt the massive boot scoot obstacle. You have to set your legs apart on those wooden planks, and then just trust fall backward, essentially, and get that ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just lean back, right there.
Here she goes all the way down. Can she? Oh, doesn't get.
But now she knows how it feels. Yep.
Yeah,
but that's okay.
The timing is going to have to be perfect.
Absolutely, yeah. Now she knows how this obstacle feels. She can adapt. I was sharing yesterday, Billy, that this brings back military memories for me when I learned how to rappel. And you have to trust the equipment, and you have to trust that strap, and you get down into an L form right back here, and there you go.
Here she goes. Makes it this time. There we go. Okay.
That is excellent. Right there.
Now then,
that's called overcoming. Beautiful job.
Precisely so. Great perseverance out of Eberly. Now looking at what we've got right now, just over 40 seconds left on the clock coming into the pegs right here, these PVCs. She's going to have to really motor on through if she wants these next couple of obstacles cleared. And she's going quite fast, in all fairness, right here.
Sure thing, yep. Just two and a half obstacles to go. She's moving right through. She's got 24 seconds left. So she's going to have to take minimal breaks in between and go.
Here she goes. She's gotten hold of these rings through that teal edge. And now comes in to the very thin cliffs right here. And then sets herself up for the swing.
10 seconds
Can
left.
she get to the platform before time runs out? Eberly Camps comes in. Oh, just the foot tap there, unfortunately.
Down. Yep.
And that is going to be it for Eberly Camps. Absolutely incredible stuff right there. The breakthrough on that padlock has finally happened.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the highlight of Eberly's run is definitely overcoming that boot scooting, being able to adapt to that and feeling the bravery to swing from a high height. Great job, Eberly.
Superb movements throughout the entirety of that course run right there. Now we have moved into our final 2 preteen female competitors, and hoping to join our last competitor on the top half of that leaderboard is going to be Mika Wagner, representing Austin Ninjas out in Texas, another neighboring gym out here in comparison to Rise. And let's see if Mika is able to join Eberly within the top placements. Very fast, skipping ultimately basically every move. This is incredible.
Yep, she is cranking through, and it shows. I mean, she's had 20 comps this season, so she's had a lot of amazing experience. Showing it here in this Premier Series. Let's go.
Making her way over to the cliffs, turns herself around to line up for Lashang over to the plank. Gets it this time, very good. Ooh, attempts the reach out for the first time and gets it the second after, trying to get a scope of how it feels, which is good. And she clears the cliffs, and now she's onto the cliff. Lachey's right here. 3 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock now. Statics it and hangs on. Very, very good stuff out here from Mika so far.
Oh, love
the second time
static
around.
Yep. She's very confident and comfortable with that move. Let's go, Mika. Quick little chalky.
Now then, she's going to be coming into this little disc hold right here. And then moves on over to the padlock.
Beautiful.
Mika has displayed a lot of fast technique throughout these 2 courses already. And now with 9.5 seconds in front of Eberly to this point, how's she going to fare? Gets the reverse catch as well. Cross-gripping those pegs. And is able to make it over to the boot scoot now.
All right. Yeah, this excellent camera angle shows us just the height. And these kids, yesterday the amateurs were handling it well, and now here you've got preteens, and especially if you haven't done this before, hanging up there and not 100% knowing. There you go. Lean back into an L form, kiddo.
Now then, here she goes. Gonna have to take in that trust. You can see her feet very, very close to the back edge of it, and she, oh, hello, gets the grab, yes, and swings on down.
And goes right on through. Look at that. Totally embraced. That's bravery right there, Billy.
Absolutely. So much control and courage out of Mika so far. Gonna readjust her hand placement coming into these PVC pegs now. But with 1:20 left on the clock, she's about 50 seconds ahead if you round it up to Eberly Camps right here.
Oh, I love that twist move. The matching was getting tight on her hands, so she decided to just gibbon it on up with the rotation. Nice and efficient right there.
Now then, Mika Wagner is going to be coming into the cliff holds right here, jumps out to that ring, and then the T-hold is going to connect her moves. Very thin ledges. And now she's going to traverse even over to the left, and then swing on forward. And with about 40 seconds, no!
Comes back just shy. Okay. All right, that's her first reset. That's okay. She's got 1 more for this obstacle, 2 more for the course.
Here she goes again. Mika going to chalk up and get ready to take on this obstacle for a second time. And then get ready again. Time is ticking down. At this rate, I'm not too sure if she's going to get a proper attempt at the final obstacle if she makes it past here. But clearing the obstacle will cement her another point in the grand scheme of the leaderboard. So now here she goes. Just moving her hands bit by bit.
Let's go, Mika. Big swings here, kiddo. Get that momentum.
Oh, but her feet were on there and just popped back, unfortunately. Very, very well done there from Mika Wagner. Super, super well done.
Good job, Mika. Wonderful work, kid. Way to show us how to ninja. All right. Our final runner for the females preteens is Haven Chismar. She's doing a powerful placement run. It's going to be exciting to see what she brings to this challenge course.
Precisely so. This is her first season in the preteen division. She finished first in the Southeast standings, winning both the South Central All-Star and regional competitions for this year. She's had a strong fourth place finish in the Premier Series finals last year, which is absolutely insane to see. She has recently relocated to Florida, and she now trains out of Jump Twist Ninja Academy. We will be seeing a competition from them later on in the year. So we're gonna see if Haven comes out to that possibly as well. Under the guidance of her coaches, fellow commentator out here at WNL, Megan Boudway, and also Flip Rodriguez, have helped her a lot, and it's apparent to see with the skills that she's putting on here right now. When she's not on the course, she finds herself building Legos, painting, or working on cars with her dad. And with her dedication, she never quits at all. With the attitude that she has and the support of her coaches, Haven is always ready to take on the biggest stages in Ninja, and it's apparent right here.
I love her reckless abandon. She's got no hesitation, hopping into every obstacle with no weight. Very confident, very comfortable with what she's doing.
Now then, Haven is coming in now with 2 minutes 50 on the clock to swing over to that padlock. Hand placement's going to be important to get that even swing both ways. And
there
only with a couple
right.
of swings from this angle, it didn't look like it was going to be that big of a swing, but I was proven wrong.
Yeah, she generated that power real quickly. All right. So now she watched her others. She's going to lean back into this L form. There it goes.
Moves along through, and the boot scoot is completed.
Very smooth. Way to go.
2
Haven,
minutes.
Let's go. Yeah,
2 minutes
so
15. She's got a lot of time to spare coming into the pegs right here, dude. Note to self, also 36 seconds ahead of Mika to this point. And with the pace that she's moving at, she could possibly be our clear if she plays her cards right.
For sure. All right, 152 left and on to the second to last obstacle. Haven. What a great display here today at Rise.
Here goes Haven. Taking a massive backswing and gets it. Now then, this is the interesting part. 1:30 as she makes her way up to the final obstacle right here, which is the stronghold. This is in the same lane as the placement course right here, and she showed her dexterity there. But you can see on right after this PVC pipe that she's lached to just now, there's a vertical hold that she must grab onto. Is she going to be able to get it first try? Yes, she will!
Got it. What a grip!
Here she goes, Haven coming through each lachet and down
and
to the buzzer.
Buzzer, all 10 points. Haven,
Boom.
good job.
Absolutely incredible.
What a wonderful job. Look at that reach.
Super, super proficient in every single move that she had on this course right here. One of the best challenge course runs I've seen in Premier Series from one of the younger divisions. Super
Absolutely,
good.
Very inspiring. What a great athlete, great run. Such a great entertaining moment that we've just watched here. Way to use the time, way to use your body. Fantastic execution. That's how you ninja right there, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
With all of that said and done, we are now going to be moving on to our preteen male division for the challenge course. And we're going to be starting out first with Charles Venable right here. Unfortunately came undone earlier in the placement course than what he might have wanted. But he's been doing Ninja for about 9 years at this point. He's got the experience on long courses such as this. 5'5" in both height and wingspan. We've got Charles ready to go on the start line. Right then, Charles coming out of Santa Fe, Texas. He says that ninja is more than a sport, it's his lifelong passion. He started training at age 4 with a few backyard obstacles, and now today he trains on a full ninja rig. And for the past 4 years, he's been proudly competing as a part of the USA Ninja Challenge Tier 1 team at Cat 5 Ninjas. He's qualified for the WNL World Championships for 4 years in a row now. He's always striving to level up his skills and his mindset, and his dedication and the determination that he has carried him throughout every single challenge, earning him the 7th overall ranking within his region in Texas. He's competed in gyms across the area, constantly growing, learning, and connecting with an incredible ninja community. This is more than training. This is who Charles is, everybody. And it's making it very apparent right here as he's linking through everything very fast.
Absolutely. I mean, that placement has put him into this position, but this coming right into this, he's setting this bar high, coming right out of the gate, letting everybody know that he means business.
Now he's going to take a bit of time to chalk up, so he gets that extra grip on this little swinging shelf and links immediately to the padlock. Got to straighten out his core now in order to get up further to that PVC bar within the fidget spinner, and he gets it with the reverse catch. Charles coming in super confident. That confidence is really going to have to be unlocked for this giant boot scoot as well.
You got this, man. You got this. And back, slow. Make sure it's tight. Up.
And he oh, hello. Okay, a very tough fall right there. But he's going to have to go back up. I think I saw a smile on his face there. He wants to properly get it back there again. A bit unorthodox with the timing coming out of it. So he's got to rechannel that energy and get it all sorted.
Yeah, he's got to get up to that UFO. So you gotta know where it is in your mind, because you can't see it on the other side of that wall. But then you have to, knowing that it's there, you have to keep an eye for it and then reach for it. Right up there. Oh,
and he nearly had it. Super close. Ah, man.
What a great run, kid.
You could see the hands.
Good job.
The hands basically skipped it, and super close on grabbing it.
Yeah, that was a great attempt, but what a fantastic run. Way to set the bar high as the first one out of the gate for the preteen males. He comes up, he sees that. On that first one, the thing is, his body wasn't facing the right way. Whereas in this follow-up, he came up facing that, and he was just shy of grabbing hold of that UFO.
Indeed so. That's a nice little addition that we have for our preteen males out here on the challenge course right here. A bit more dexterity and timing is needed then for all of our athletes here now that we see on our screen. It's going to be Major Wright who came in right now, and he was very major coming into his placement course run earlier until he just got stopped by the door obstacle at the end. But now, challenge course, retries are available, representing Richmond, Texas. Major is ready to go. Here he goes, Major, very fast, linking through, representing Rise with all its glory with the jersey as well.
Yep, he's got that nice looking uniform, cruising right through. Nice, efficient movements. He's 3.6 seconds quicker than Charles at this point. Moving right along. He's got a short stature, but he makes up for it with quickness.
Major Wright extending his body throughout everything he's got there to get to the second shelf. Now he's going to take that massive jump over to the cliff and link on through, ready for the cliff laches. Jumps up now, ready to take on the cliff laches, and he's linking them. A lot of confidence out of Major.
Absolutely, very confident right there.
You could say that's some major confidence coming out of him.
For sure.
Now then, just under 3 minutes remain on the clock. Gonna get his core all centered and geared up, ready for the spinning peg. Ooh, just barely comes up short there. Now he's gonna give it another retry. chalk up and get ready to go a second time on this padlock obstacle.
You know, Billy, he's got major comfort, and I can imagine if he goes to West Point and graduates as an officer, he'll eventually become a major, and then he'll have a tough time being major, but could be part of a good comedy movie, but.
Here he, it looks like at the very end he just slipped off and couldn't get his hips high enough to grasp it. Super unfortunate they're out of major right. It was a very, very solid run up to that point, though. Demonstrated a lot of what he is made of.
Absolutely. You're correct. You're absolutely right. I mean, look at that. His linking of those ledges was beautiful. Absolute textbook.
All right, then. Next up, we have our final 4 athletes in the preteen male division. We're going to be starting out with those 4 with Rico Tamez out here. He plays basketball, 4'11", 90 pounds, started Ninja 5 years ago in 2020, representing Austin, Texas.
He likes to move with obstacles, and a lot of these obstacles here, he's going to be moving, especially that stronghold. And the the blind catch, that right there is a full body movement, and so I'm sure he's going to have all kinds of fun.
Indeed so. Super, super happy that we have some of the best preteen male athletes in the world out here at Rise. You can see down there, Caden is just trying to help himself out with the cameras right there. One of our staff members. Also, we got to give a big shout out to all of the people behind the scenes, making sure everything is running smoothly for all of you guys to be seeing right here. So many great minds coming into it. All of the Rise team. We have Chris Wilczewski, Greg, and also Caleb as well. Lovely, lovely stuff.
Yeah,
now then, coming back to the competition, we've got Rico Tamez coming out of Austin, Texas, and he's making his way through without a problem. He has been waiting for this to happen right here. You can see it in his face.
Yeah, he was a bullet out of a barrel right there, man. Coming straight up, moving right through.
Ooh,
up, a little too quick.
Just comes off, though.
That's all right. He's got another one.
Gonna have to give it another go. He's locked in right now, Rico, but also wants to be quite careful coming into slack lines. Moves along through effortlessly. Comes along into the cliffs.
Oh, I love
sets
that
himself
technique.
Back immediately.
Yeah.
This is the urgency we like to see out of our athletes at Rise.
Absolutely, moving very efficiently. One step, one swing. Oh, I felt the link there. Didn't do it. I think he wanted to, but that's all right. He's still moving ahead pretty quickly.
Now he's going to take a bit of time to stop, chalk up, and ready to go for this padlock obstacle, which in theory he should have. He's displayed a lot of power already with that one swing forward. Look at this, mate. Super, super fast. Rico, almost 10 seconds ahead of Charles at this point. And with that, Rico has locked in a spot at Motus. He's guaranteed at least 4th.
Yeah, with his pace, he's been able to put himself into that first place. 9.1 seconds faster. Great job. And right up.
Himself up and immediately gets the UFO grab. Rico.
Way to go. It was like instinct for him. His hands were there. He wrapped it around that UFO. That thing was beautiful. Well executed, Rico. Good job.
Absolutely. One of the cleanest boot scoots I've ever seen in my life, let alone to something else like a UFO. And Rico right here is just blazing through the pegboards, as we can see. Just over 2 minutes left on the clock as well. So now he's going to make sure he's chalked up, ready to go for these cliffs.
And he's got time for a quick nap if he wants to take a break. This kid's smoking.
Could, theoretically, if he tried hard enough. But now, on the smaller cliffs now, has to make a massive lache over to that black box. Sets himself up, bicycle kick forward. Nice. Yes, okay, Rico.
141, last obstacle. Let's go.
Absolutely. Now you can look at how he's feeling right now. He doesn't particularly seem tired at all. And because of that, his energy levels must be very high still. So with that, this vertical hold at the end of the course shouldn't be a problem. for Rico Tamez. Yes! Takes the grab, and now he's going to set himself back, link these final 2 bars, and Rico Tamez with the challenge course buzzer on the preteens.
Absolutely. Look at that. Nice technique. Good spin around. Move, move. Padlock with one big, powerful swing. Great job, Rico. Nice. First full clear. Rico Tamez. Good job, my friend. Good job.
Super, super well done. Absolutely flawless run out there as well. Besides that little mishap on the slack line, he redeemed himself quickly. He was still in the zone, and it paid off in the very end with our first preteen male clear on the challenge course for Rise at the Warehouse. Final 3 coming in now, starting out with Austin Burrows on the challenge course, representing Dallas, Texas. This guy has a lot to offer. He has been the world champion in the World Ninja Athlete Games for the under 9s and under 11s from 2022 to 2024. He's moving through this challenge course at the minute. He was the champion in the Texas Ninja League for the under 11s as well. And for Team USA in 2024, he qualified and was selected for the World Cup as well. In 2025, he was the regionals champion in the South Central area, as well as the first place NSC Youth competition, got first place at the Rise competition that they had there only a couple of weeks ago. And now Austin is moving through to the padlock. Very, very fast right here, a lot of momentum. And he goes up there without a problem, and with just over 3 minutes, he's coming up to the boot scoop.
Yeah, Billy, I don't know if you've noticed, but his wingspan, his height is 5'4", his wingspan is 5'6", and he's using all 5'6" of his wingspan to really, I mean, he statics a lot of those obstacles cutting through. His speed and his skill ability, I mean, he is using his body skills that he's been given perfectly to execute everything that he's shown us here on this challenge course. With 2 minutes and 43, he's on the 8th obstacle, about to put that puppy in his pocket. He's 30 seconds faster than our man Rico. He's got a clean run so far. Look at those reach. I mean, this 5'6" wingspan has been serving Austin very well.
Indeed it has. Now then, Austin coming into the final obstacle with one of the fastest paces throughout the entire weekend, actually. Over 2 minutes for 2 attempts at this final obstacle right here. Traversing through the PVCs. One more final vertical grip. He gets it. Now sets himself back and gets these final 2 bars. And Austin Burrows with the fastest time of the day.
Run. Absolutely. It was a full clear, but it was also a clean full clear. No resets whatsoever, and his time was amazing. Strong work, Austin.
Super well done. Every single obstacle was done to perfection out there on the challenge course. Look at this boot scoot again, moving on down and then grabs the UFO effortlessly. And then that vertical grip that's gotten a lot of people throughout the weekend is not a problem for our boy right there. Super well done.
Good job. All right, rocking the Rise uniform. Yep.
Okay then, Brandon Hernandez now coming in. Houston, Texas, representing Rise on his apparel right now. And he is off and running on the challenge course, skipping bars and just moving along through. He's taking it very seriously out here. 4 minutes on the clock, 10 seconds in, and he's already halfway through the 3rd obstacle. It's insane.
Absolutely.
Now then, Brandon. Ooh, hold up. Okay. It seemed like he was just going to take a skip and skip the first board, but sets himself back on the cliff and has now reevaluated himself and is linking these cliffless shades right there.
Absolutely linking that. His pace has put him slapped right up into the 4th place.
So that means Brandon has also qualified for the Motus Finals later on this year for Premier Series. But now he's going to carry on through the course right here. 3 minutes, 10 seconds, is moving along through.
Couple extra swings, slow down his time, but he's still doing really good, slipping into that 3rd place. He's now taking a look at this boot scoot. Getting comfortable back. He already knows where he wants to start. And boom,
And he
right
gets
up into
it
that.
first
Very
through.
graceful. Excellent.
He had to almost take a dive for it with his upper body, but he still makes it nonetheless. He's flying. He's got maximum airtime with every swing he's taking. And now Brandon right here, just moving effortlessly through this pegboard. With 2 minutes and a half left on the clock. He is about the same pace as Austin and Rico right here, but he's just 6 seconds behind.
Yep.
And he's still moving very fast. Might be one in the top time.
For sure.
Now then, Brandon coming in, pops along through. Now then,
All right, last
final
obstacle.
obstacle, 2 minutes left to go. He's just moving along through every single swing effortlessly there. We've seen, that's the first link we've seen onto the vertical hold and skips everything. And with just 3 seconds there, he really got it.
It's almost as if, Billy, it's almost as if his internal clock told him that he was 4 seconds behind the leader. And he said, I am skipping and linking just to catch up those 4 seconds, to which he did, throwing him into that first position. What an amazing run. Good job.
Everything there worked tremendously for him. Absolutely insane skill out of our second finisher, Brandon Hernandez. No, our third finisher.
Third finisher, yeah, for sure.
Brandon
yeah,
Hernandez. Absolutely insane. Now then, Grayson Salinas. There we go. Salinas, maybe. Here he goes.
Salinas,
Final
yep.
obstacle. Not final obstacle. Final runner of the preteen division on the challenge course right here. Grayson is moving with one of the biggest senses of urgency I've ever seen. And this isn't even the fastest time up to this point. Grayson, it's a battle. It could be that our top 4 people moving on to Motus for this division at Rise are all clears. And I'm very much hoping that that's the case. And it looks like it might be.
Yep. Grayson got his position by giving us a fantastic placement run. And here he's linking everything. He knows
Not
the pace
wasting.
he needs to have. No, he is not wasting any movements, any time. He's watched all his colleagues run before him. He knows what he needs to do to get into those top 4 positions and shoot for maybe, possibly, that first spot. He is going to have to be very efficient and crank, but so far he has been. Unfortunately, it looks like he's got like 7 seconds slower than our fastest runner. Oh, look at that, right up to that UFO. Billy, this kid is quick.
This guy is moving extremely fast right now. Grayson, coming out of Las Vegas, Nevada, had a bit of time to travel over here, but for one of these southern chains in terms of Ninja. Absolutely amazing that Grayson is showing off his skills out here at Rise at the warehouse. With 2 minutes 25 coming into the cliffs right here. Just minimal shakeouts and skipping as many movements as possible in order to get the fastest times he can at this point in the course.
Yeah.
Grayson moving through now. Just over 2 minutes. Barely had that dismount as well.
He waves off the chalk because he knows he's got time.
Here he goes. Saves it with one hand, jumping up to that bar, going over the foam pit that Rise has. One backswing necessary on the PVC to jump down, taking some massive leaps out here, and Grayson makes it 4 for 4 on qualifier buzzers. Absolutely insane, putting him into 3rd place overall. Lance, that was insane.
That was a fantastic run, throwing him into that bronze spot, number 3. Full clears, just like you said, Billy. We had our full clears, our top 4 folks. Moving on. But hey, that is it. What an exciting preteen run here at the Rise Gym in Houston, Texas.
Absolutely insane way to finish off the division as well. 4 clears back to back to back to back is absolutely insane for our Rise lot out here for the preteen division. Absolutely mental. Super well done
really
to all
great.
of them. That is not all of the action that we have for the weekend, though. The preteens may be over, but we still have 2 more divisions left to go for the competition. We've got the teen division that is going to be starting out very shortly, and then the elite division is looking to start at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be
That's
quite
gonna
the
be some
ride. I'm
exciting
very
Ninja.
excited to see how
Absolutely.
these next two divisions that go.
Absolutely. The caliber just keeps getting ratcheted up. So Sunday is up for an adrenaline day of Ninja.
Indeed
Watching our
so.
redemption time. Here's our leaderboards.
These are your 4 preteen female competitors from the Texas area that have punched their tickets to Motus Ninjas in November. We've got Haven Chismar, Mika Eberly, and Maddie Boswell. 2 super happy for all of them. Going to showcase their skills on one of the biggest global stages in Ninja, the Premier Series Finals. And of course, our back-to-back clears. Right here, we had Brandon Hernandez, Austin Burrows, Grayson Salinas, and Rico Tamez. Some of the greatest consistencies and overall just placement course runs that I've seen from the preteen division in quite a while. Super well done.
Yeah, this is definitely worth the excitement and tuning in. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. These athletes gave us their best show, and it shows. Congratulations, guys, punching those tickets, heading your way to Motus.
Indeed, so super happy for all of them. We will see you guys later on for more incredible Rise at the Warehouse action from Lance Majacomo and Billy Dixon. We've been your commentators for the event. We will see you later. Take care, people.
I've had a blast. Thank you, Billy. Everybody have a great day.